Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And this one we're going to be reacting to Battlestar Galactica Season 4 Episode 5 called The Road Less Traveled. Recap.
Sol gets a little bit too involved with Six in the last episode. He basically keeps going to see her for answers to questions that he has. In the end, he starts seeing his wife in it's a really weird thing because it's kind of like head Six, but it's not. It's just basically just seeing a projection of his wife on Six. And it gets to a point where she kind of says to him, like, pain is the only way that I managed to get to where I am. So she basically starts beating the living hell out of him. And then she realizes that it's not pain that he needs. He needs just love, basically, which is really messed up. But then on the other side, we've got Gaius, who got kicked out of his sanctum. He was attacked, basically. And he then goes on the rampage, attacking.
He starts preaching, basically.
Religious...
He starts preaching.
He does.
And he started getting a following or a cult or whatever you want to call it. And he's essentially increasing it by wiping out any other faith in the ship.
Yeah, he is.
That's essentially what he's doing. And I think Roslin tries to enforce some sort of crowd control for his lot, but Quorum do like a vote.
Yeah.
And make it so that he's free to do whatever he wants. Technically free to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think that was the majority of the episode, apart from Roslin obviously getting a little bit worse. And Chief spiraling out because obviously Callie died in the one before the last episode, so he's kind of
struggling a bit.
He's struggling a lot, and it's a mix of grief and the fact that he's a Cylon. Tori's kind of being weird about it. He's like, oh, you don't need guilt, let go of it all, and we're better and more evolved, and she's just completely flipped.
They kind of all give their 2 pence in it, but if essentially he just has a go at Adama. He just explodes, has a go at Adama, and Adama's like, get off the ship, basically.
Yeah.
So we don't know where he's going to go from here.
No, but he's got a lot of thinking to do. So let's see what happens in this episode. Season 4, Episode 5, The Road Less Traveled. Let's check it out. It's almost 2 months.
She just turned this place into an art gallery, basically.
It's all she can do, really, isn't it? Because it's all in her mind.
We need to talk about making a rendezvous with the fleet. According to this, we already did 2 long-range recons of that grid. Both no joy.
Third time's a charm, maybe.
Oh my god, she's gotten them rechecking places again and again.
She seems a bit off. A bit anxious.
A bit.
I think I'll go with you on this one.
You haven't flown a cab since we left the fleet.
I think I'll go with you on this one.
I mean, it might do her well to get out of this room.
Yeah, true. Maybe a shower. And sleep.
This was my husband, James. My 2 children, Danya and Reese. They were on Pycon when the Cylons attacked.
Have they stuck him in a robe?
I think so.
How do you feel when you look at this photograph?
I feel rage.
That's normal.
Anyone involved. The engineers who designed them. The corporations.
So you're just angry at everyone?
Unfortunately, the gods cannot be blamed for not coming to your aid. The gods we've been praying to for thousands of years do not exist. They can't help you because they are not real.
Is he recording his sermon almost?
No, it looks like he's...
Or is he broadcasting?
Yeah.
I pray to the gods. On my knees.
Damn.
Wow.
Fortune.
Are we going to get like a really donk chief here?
A really shredded one.
Third time's a charm?
just went along with it?
Well, that's what she said.
Oh yeah.
What's the line? What is the line? Where she,
Which you yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we like, whoa, we can't keep on doing this.
And I've heard enough bitching and moaning to last a lifetime. 2 more days and we're back with the fleet. Okay? Until then, everyone just shut up and do your jobs.
He makes such a good second in command.
He's
Like,
yeah.
he
does.
like follow orders, man. Shut the
Just
hell
do
up.
what you gotta do. That's it.
Son of a bitch.
It's a raider.
Is it?
I've got visual. Cylon, heavy raider.
Heavy
Oh,
raider,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Features unseen blast damage all over.
It's a severely damaged heavy raider.
What?
It's not an attack. I knew I'd find you.
Is that Leoben?
Sounds like it.
I have you to offer a truce between Cylon and human.
And everyone can hear it. How is this happening?
Yeah, and how is it that everyone can hear it?
We need a whole load of information from you, buddy.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm sorry, but the difference between the way you were on New Caprica and now...
I'm the same person.
Mm-mm.
Your journey can finally begin. But there isn't much time. The others, the ones I left behind, they need your help. Not as much as you need theirs. Your crew, they don't trust you.
Ooh. Sowing seeds of doubt in her crew.
Hybrid, as you first described it to me, how beautiful it was. I cried. You need to go to her care.
Okay, so he knows properly.
Okay.
He knows about Earth.
Take him to my quarters.
Okay.
Is that wise? Why in your quarters?
Hangar deck crew tells me you've been obsessing over this place. Going over the logs. Replaying the accident again and again.
When he finds out, he is going
He's
to
gonna
rip
beat
her
her.
head off.
Yeah.
How does she go from antidepressants to suicide?
Well, she was emotionally disturbed.
She would have left me.
No, she was actually going to do it. Tori talked her down from doing it. She was going to do it.
Save the kid, right?
Yeah.
So.
What if she knew? Maybe she sensed it. I mean, she was your wife. You've been different since the nebula.
Yeah, what if she knew, Tori?
Couldn't she just say there was like a bit missing when they walked out of that room? Like,
I'm here for you, Caitlin. I know exactly where you are right now. I have been there. Until Gaius helped me realize.
I don't
I
think
knew
you're
she was
quite
going to
there.
go there.
What, Gaius?
Yeah.
Whatever has gone before, whatever I have done, it doesn't matter.
It's easy to say when you killed someone.
You spend way too much time with Baltar.
Well, someone said it.
I love how it went from getting information to becoming a disciple of that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mate, imagine walking in, you'd be like, what the hell?
He's gonna kick up a fuss now.
Yeah.
Hey. Get the hell away.
Sam, what the hell? Sam, stop it!
What is wrong with
Stop it!
Marines, in here now!
Leave him alone.
I mean, we knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
He can help us. The Cylons, they understand about Earth.
And you believe him? After everything he's done to you?
I don't know. He might be right. How about we take
Well,
his
it would-
help and then toss him?
That's not a bad shout.
What is the most basic article of faith? That this is not all that we are. You were lured out of Resurrection Range. Ship was attacked.
Yeah,
We
see.
survived. Base ship was damaged.
Who's we though? He said we survived.
War has broken up between the Cylon. Battle lines have been drawn between those who embrace their nature and those who fear it.
Damn.
You save us from our savage brothers. And our old one, the hybrid, will show Kara the righteous path. And together, they'll lead us to the promised land.
Oh my god, are we actually gonna work with him?
Their old one, yeah. It sounds like it, doesn't it? Well, I mean,
You have to
The
do a little.
enemy of my enemy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my friend, you gotta have to do that for a while.
Are we supposed to let them piggyback on our nav FTL systems and help them jump out of harm's way?
Join forces with the fleet.
Right.
It's the most stupid
It
idea.
sounds strange, doesn't it?
2 days, we're gonna be overdue for a rendezvous with the fleet. We gotta do something before she takes us all down with her.
What does that mean?
Are you talking mutiny?
Oh.
Is that sure what it sounds like?
It's a bit drastic.
Even Russell Bellman must realize the movement's taken on a life of its own.
You may be drawing more bodies to your crusade. They're from the fringes. No one of consequence.
You're not worthy at the moment of even thinking about in conversation.
I mean, that's weirdly enough swaying him to actually get someone of power into the thing.
Why are so many of us living in the past? When we could live in awe of what we might do. What will we do?
God, he's banging so much bullshit.
Do we look inward?
What is so here?
Find that strength within.
Can you believe these people are actually buying into Bolter's crap?
Mm-hmm.
I've been cutting you some slack because of Kelly, but that's over. You gotta pull yourself together now.
Suck it up. Those words actually. Just like you, huh?
Careful. Careful.
Spending some time in the lockup with the Six.
Yeah.
Oh shit, does everyone know?
You still the same old salt eye.
Anything I've done, I can live with.
That's a lie. Ooh.
Got a leak. Some kind of gas venting through a crack in the hull. Something's happening.
That's not a good thing.
No!
Oh, damn! Well, she's dead.
Oh, like instantaneously.
Yeah. Was it too badly damaged and that's why, or was it deliberate?
I don't know. I can't make out if it was gonna happen anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it a mechanical?
Come down here and take my hand. If not for yourself, then for your wife. For Callie.
I don't know which way Chief's gonna go here.
What?
Because he's like in a volatile state in the last few episodes, obviously.
I don't know if he's gonna beat him to. I don't think he'll beat him to a pulp because
Do you think
there's an element of him that must be curious.
You think he'll beat him less than a pulp?
She forgave you for New Caprica. Even read your bogus manifesto, but not me. You may have your sheep fooled.
Okay, good.
But let me tell you, there are some sins that even your imaginary God can never forgive. I am asking you to take my hand.
Well, way to sweep past that one.
It's what you would have wanted.
It's what she would have wanted. What? How do you know?
Okay, maybe he's gonna beat him to a pulp.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's gonna be able to. Okay, fine. I was gonna say no one's gonna be able to take him off.
You didn't know her!
Yeah, facts. There are a few of those that you can't manipulate, Gaius. Careful.
He will try.
You think he'll try again?
Calm down. Calm
Oh,
down.
this reminds me of Boomer.
Yeah. But this is a bit more
Yeah, it's a lot more.
rage and loss.
Think about Nikki, man.
I was too busy believing you instead of watching out for my crew.
My ship was under fire. The reactor could have been damaged.
It was a setup! Say it!
I mean, it's plausible. It could be just the reactor.
But then it makes him more vulnerable.
Nothing feels quite like it did before.
She is going mad.
I look at you now, I don't see a Careth race. I see an angel blazing with the light of God. An angel eager to lead our people on.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Starbuck's racked up more kills than any pilot in the fleet.
Yes, Starbuck maybe. Okay, but who the hell knows who got off that Viper 2 months ago?
I was waiting for this.
No one said it out loud, have they?
Yeah.
Well, they did when she first came, but...
But it's obviously a thing that's going to stick in your mind, right?
We're not going back to the fleet.
What the hell are you talking about?
We came out here to complete a mission. That base ship has something to do with it. I know
Wasn't there a time limit?
Yeah, I thought they were
Lock
running
down
out
the
of
ship. Prepare to jump.
materials, but
Okay, now we're getting close to that line.
One of us is dead, and if we don't leave right now, we are all going to die, all right?
Just let it go.
Let it go.
If I don't do anything,
Pike's getting his ass kicked.
walk away, and this doesn't go any further.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to go up against Hilo.
Hell no.
Right?
Oh, there we go. Damn,
Sounds
okay.
about right. He used the gun as well. He didn't
I
just
know,
use
that's
his fist.
that's what makes it even.
You
could have used his hands.
Knocked him out. Oh my god. Pike, you dumbass.
I just don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. I mean, this man is
God, looks like E.T., didn't he? Just walking around the ship.
I just don't think it's safe.
No, now he looks like a drug dealer.
I hardly knew your wife. I'm sorry.
Okay, apology accepted. Bye-bye.
I have been offered one last chance of redemption. Because I chose to accept my fate. Not fight it anymore.
I mean, it's noble to at least admit that.
He said that speech three times before.
That's also true.
You know, I don't expect you to believe me, but I would very much like to know better.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Oh crap! He's taking his hand.
That's an interesting move. Let's hope he doesn't beat him with the gun.
It'd be epic if it was. He's not going to let go.
Yeah, like you mother.
You die here tonight.
Yeah. Shit, so he got to Chief, okay.
Listen to me. We can jump back to Galactica. Okay, if the Admiral's for it, we can resupply.
They're going to
Send
mutiny,
everyone
man.
on patrol.
I can see it happening.
Do not do this, Hilo.
It's happening. Hilo's turned. Imagine if this was Kane and her XO.
Prepare to jump.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot obey that order.
It's like Kane and then her XO.
Yeah, it is.
Mr. Ada, you are now the new XO.
It's going to go around the room, isn't it? They're all going to say no, isn't it?
Then
Yeah.
you're dismissed. I want to be XO. No, you don't want to be XO. You're dismissed.
I'm hereby relieving you of command.
And there it
Crazy.
is.
Yeah. To be continued. This must burn Hilo because he's not that kind of soldier.
It's quite an extreme. Yeah, it is. But the thing is, you know what? Like, when you look at where he is, you're kind of like, okay, do you trust a Cylon like Leoben? I can't say can you trust Cylon because he's obviously got a kid with one, but as in, do you trust her that she hasn't been compromised? But then also, if they don't go back to the fleet, then and they get marked as dead or captured, they're just going to go anyway.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to be able to keep up with them.
True. And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
It's kind of happening here, isn't it? Like it's all kind of. I am curious actually to be if it sounds like Leoben's from that battle that we saw, which is probably why they showed us it in the recap. I'm assuming that's what it is. But
Yeah, because I forgot what the room split was. Sixes and eights were together. It's just that Boomer was.
Yeah, I'm sure Leoben was on the Sixes side
I can't
because
remember now.
I know Cavill and the other two.
Sam and
Quinn. No, Quinn.
Sam's the doctor. The one in the I can't remember where they were now. What the name of the place is?
The other one that's quite smart looking as well. I can't remember what number he is. But yeah, I think that was the split. He's the one that held a gun to Gaius' head on Caprica. But I'm sure because the thing is, Leoben, his kind of theory about stuff is different. He does listen to like the hybrids and stuff.
Yeah.
So they've always found him a bit different. So if he was from that battle and he's trying to get them to jump back to help those Sixes and whatever, the ones that are alive or whatever, or talk to the hybrid, then it makes sense.
What's weird is that I get like she has to talk to the hybrid, like he wants her to talk to the hybrid to get more information. But in what way can she help the people that have survived? And we saw that base star get obliterated.
We saw it get hit.
Nah,
we didn't.
We saw it explode. Go back and watch the episode if you want. They exploded. Fine. It got hit and then it went boom, and the screen went like.
But the thing is, it might not be that specific ship. It might be a ship that he was on, because there was a few of them.
If it's that specific ship, then they were all the ones that were against him were on that ship.
Yeah, that's all. No, there was 2 or 3 of them. But yeah, so I know what you mean. I see what you mean.
Nah, there was one.
The thing is, you know what? I think
there was one. And that, because you're making up random stuff. There was one. It got surrounded, and they fired at it. It exploded. Okay. So who survived? How can anyone survive?
Well,
they literally it was a split second. They've taken out our FTL. We're about to be attacked, and then we see the thingy. So how did he have time to escape on a radar?
That's what I want. I was going to come to that. That's the next question.
Because you can't teleport onto a radar and then quickly get you have to spend time to get on. And then fly away. So
I think that story, that I'd like to know more about that. But I think what makes it worse for Starbuck is she has been acting this way for probably the best. I mean, it said 58 days. Probably the best part of 57 days she's been, or 55 days she's been like this. So it doesn't help that at this point she's deciding to follow Leah Byrne or whatever. If she had if this encounter had maybe happened, it is desperate. It is desperation.
That's why she's doing this, because she probably knows that she has to go back. These guys are right, but she has to. It's like it's in her mind. It's like it is the mission, and she can do it. She can see it, but she can't.
You can see the frustration.
She can see it, but she can't see it.
Yeah, you can see the frustration just building up.
Yeah.
And then you lose someone, and it just triggers a catalyst to be like, we're actually done with this, even though you've chosen us or whatever. We're actually done with it. We'll go back to the fleet.
Well, we've lost one, but now you want to put the rest of us in danger by going there.
Which is interesting.
I understand.
Chief, on the other side, Chief.
He's gone full thug mode, isn't he? He looks like a thug.
I was going to say, him and Gaius are probably they've
shaved head, shaved cleaning, working out like he's in a penitentiary or something. It's the weirdest shit ever.
You know what? When I think of Chief, I just think of a silverback gorilla. He's just a beast. That guy is. Now he's shaved his head. He looks even more dangerous. But it's weird that they're all, apart from Sol, they're all flocking. Well, no, they're not flocking. It's the Tory thing. I go back to that often because I'm like, she was meant to get information out of him. Now they're kind of just openly talking freely. Now Chief is.
You know what's weird? Is it weird about Tori? Like, she's fully on board with being a Cylon, but she's almost using it as an excuse to do whatever she wants to do without any remorse.
That's what it feels like.
It's weird. It's almost like it's weird. Yeah, go on, Chief. You were saying?
Yeah, no. For Chief to kind of give himself, or for him to give out his hand and to Gaius, it's just I don't know.
I feel like he's the type of guy, like he's given his hand, but like he'll sit in on one of his sermons or whatever you want to call it, and he'll 10 minutes in be like, oh my god, this is bullshit. Why did I say yes to this shit? I'm leaving.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I do agree with what Tori was saying, in the sense that he doesn't have anyone of actual standing in his thing. So if he wants to be taken seriously, he should. Chief is probably
the issue is no one of importance in the quorum. It was willing to.
Yeah, well, this is it, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, so Chief is probably a stepping stone.
Like
Sol.
No, but all of the really important people, they have their own faiths. depending on
They
which
do.
like planet they were from, kind of thing. No one's going to say. No, one's
no
going to look
gonna
at him.
renounce that.
Yeah, no one's going to look at him and go, "Oh, you're trashing my faith," and you'd expect me to. Yeah. So I don't understand.
So it is, which is I mean I know why they voted when they did in the last meeting and whatever, because
it's unfair.
they've all had radical elements of faith within their own.
Yeah. And if you're going to do it to him, then you should be able to do it to us, and it's unfair. It's unfair. You can't, if we're allowed to do what we want within our faiths, kind of thing. Then
yeah.
You should be able to as well.
I want to know where this story is going with Gaius, because it's. I thought it was just kind of. I didn't expect it to go down this route, and now it's going down this route. It's gaining traction. It seems like it's gaining traction. The fact that he's broadcasting. Tori's like, oh yeah, they already know that you're broadcasting and all this stuff. So she's quite open. Like I said, she's just open about all of her stuff. But yeah, I want to know where this is going. I don't fully understand it. But they always, in every single episode, they're always talking about realizing your what you are, or kind of coming to terms with what you are, not realizing that when he's talking to someone like Chief or to Tori, they are Cylons. He doesn't know about that, so it means different things to different people. So yeah, I don't know. I'm
also on that note, I found it funny that Anders was talking to Leoben, like they're two Cylons talking to each other.
Yeah, yeah. He did say something, and he was just looking at him like, just. I just, you know what? It probably would make great TV if they did end up, if Starbuck does somehow manage to get to go, and then they kind of join forces, and then it's kind of like but it's
the sixes and eights, and whoever else, and what's Leoben's number? I don't know, but the Leobens. And the humans against the rest of the Cylons, kind of thing.
But it is inevitable. Civil war on the Cylon side, it was inevitable, because some of them, like you said, there's always been a divide. People who want to know who the Final Five are, and people who don't want to know the Final Five.
There's been a bit. I'd say I don't think maybe it's not always been like that. Maybe there's been a bit of evolution.
It's recent,
kind of thing. But yeah, it'd be fun to see where that part of the storyline goes as well. I think the initial thing I want to know is the main thing I want to know, and mainly to do with that base star. How did Leoben escape, and who are the survivors? Because I didn't see any.
Yeah,
I didn't see any. Fun episode. It's kind of funny listening to Gaius in a lot of these episodes when he just talks absolute shit. But yeah, fun episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.